Hello everybody, welcome. PieCover here. This is gonna be a short one today. I'm in a bit of a rush, so let's keep it quick and simple. And what I want to talk is basically wealth. And most people don't understand wealth. Most people don't build wealth because they don't understand it. And now, Bitcoin. Why Bitcoin is such a powerful instrument to build your wealth? Because the moment you start getting into Bitcoin, let's say even if you get $1 of Bitcoin, that's wealth. Right? This $1 is gonna be thousands of units of some currency in the future. So that's the power, because Bitcoin is in itself the money of the future, right? And it is the thing, right? There's like it is the natural thing, and it cannot go bankrupt. And the value proposition of Bitcoin also, right? Now I'm gonna go back to the wealth, right? Building wealth with Bitcoin. Why it's so important, why it's so powerful, it's because Bitcoin is not only backed by the powerful, massive computing power, of energy, of, a network of computers that, take energy from the real world, right? But it's also backed by everybody joining. And all these people, every single person who join the network, they bring monetary value, right? This is powerful, okay? This is extremely powerful. The two ways you can get Bitcoin is you mine it with a lot of energy and computational power. You need a lot of, knowledge to do so, or you could buy it. Which is, basically you take your money, your monetary value, which is powerful, right? People take their gold, take their house, take their paycheck, convert it into Bitcoin, right? Or you can work for it, which is pretty much the same thing. You take your paycheck, you convert it into Bitcoin. This is extremely powerful. Why? Because those are the two powerful, in my opinion, value proposition of Bitcoin. And all the other things about the code, all those things, yes, Satoshi did that in the beginning. In my opinion, what Satoshi did was accomplished. It was mission accomplished, in my opinion, because what it did basically, since the version 0.1, Bitcoin was set in stone for the rest of its lifetime, and everything else is just the way we are building around it to get to the top of the mountain, right? The mountain is not moving for us, right? So everything we're doing, the Lightning Network, is to get us through it. All those things building around the sacred is all those things that kind of get us around it, so we can use it, make it usable for ourselves. But the most of the work was done with Satoshi. The discovery of digital scarcity, right? Absolute scarcity. I like to view it as absolute scarcity, and this is why you can build your wealth with it. Because before Bitcoin, there's not really ways you could build wealth. Everything else you have is very superficial. Because think about it, the house you say you own, the city can take it from you, right? The government can say, hey, give me that house. It's not yours. The land is protected by the government, the army, right? So everything is not really yours. And now for the first time you can own Bitcoin, which is, your 12 words in your head, your 24 words, and you just own something that will not decrease in value, because it can only go up in value as long as the more people joining, as long as more and more energy are pouring in the network, right? Like just like we had like Oman joining the network, they are going to mine. They're gonna put like $1 billion into Bitcoin mining. This is the power, right? This is the power I'm talking about, and this is so much like powerful for the individual to start accumulating wealth, right? And you don't have to mine just like the nation state is doing. You can only join in with $1 a day or $1 a week. It doesn't matter. Just go with your own on your own pace. It's just stay solvent, stack sat, right? Just stack some satoshis. You don't need like a whole Bitcoin, this nonsense. You can set your goal to where you wanna be, but you know, one satoshi, with one satoshi you have the same right in the network as somebody like Michael Saylor, right? So the point is just like stay humble and then accumulate satoshis, right? And that's one thing. That's a goal. And the more you do that, the more powerful this thing gets, and the more people join the network, the more powerful it gets. And then yeah, so everybody win together. And also the other thing about Bitcoin is that it aligns the incentives, right? In the fiat system, the incentives are not aligned to benefit everyone, because there's a few that's supposed to exploit the many, right? And the whatever the few want, they get it from the many by exploiting them, right? So that's how the fiat system stay alive, is by taking wealth from the middle class, right? So, and this is why they have to suppress the media, suppress the news, they have to capture all the source of truth, so they can propagate only lies to keep us, slaves under their, commands. But with Bitcoin, there's no need for a, you know, messaging control. Then there's no need for Ministry of Truth in Bitcoin, because you don't have to put put people into a closed system. You don't have to imprison people, right, with all those propaganda, because you can let people go free. They can just choose. They're just gonna, naturally flow where the water is fresher, and it is the Bitcoin way, right? Where everything is amazing, everything is basically, it's hard, right? It's hard to, to get into the big to get the Bitcoin, because you have to show the proof of work, right? Yes, you have to show proof of work. Yes, it's hard, but it's better. You have a hope in the future. But in fiat, you only have debt, right? You only have like working your ass off all life for what? For debt, to pay debt, and this is how they capture you and to make you a debt slave, right? So with Bitcoin, you have the hope of unchain yourself, free yourself with that money, and you can finally build wealth. Anyways, I don't want to keep it too long, guys. I have to go, and that's what I wanted to say today for this Friday. I hope you have a wonderful day, and yes, this was PieCover. If you like, you can throw me some stats, or you could just like or just comment and let me know. So this was PieCover. I'll see you again in the next talk, Bitcoin talk, PieCover.